Hey guys, I want to talk about something. You know, in my videos, I give suggestions on how to get food, ways to trap animals, ways to fish in a SHTF situation. And I get a lot of, oh, it's illegal here in this state, or if you use it in this state, you're going to go to jail. That's true, right now. But in a SHTF situation, nothing is going to be illegal in order for you to get food. There's not going to be no gang warden out in the woods checking your hunting license or checking your traps or checking your fishing license or checking your trout lines or whatever, because people are going to be hungry and they're going to be using anything and everything in order to get food. And if a gang warden comes around, they're going to wind up getting killed, basically, because people are going to be more worried about feeding themselves and their family than obeying state laws. So, what I show you guys, it might be illegal right now to use, but that don't mean it's illegal to buy and set back and to use it in a shit hit the fan situation in order to get food. Like this my little, net I bought. Yeah, that's probably illegal here in the state of Tennessee. I don't know. I haven't checked the law. But I didn't buy it to use it to go fishing right now. I bought it to set back to help me get food for my family. Another one I get a lot, conibear traps. Oh, they're illegal in my state to use. They can't, I get some people, oh, well, you can't own them. They're illegal. You can own anything you want to own almost. It is not illegal to own this trap. It might be illegal to use the trap, but it's not illegal to own this trap. Because who's to say you're not going to go to the state next to you and trap? But this right here might be illegal to use in your state right now. In a SHTF situation, you're going to wish you had a couple of dozen of these to set up to get you food. Another thing, foothold traps. Here in the state of Tennessee, I'm supposed to have a rubber guard on this. Are they a rubber guard on this? No, they're not. Do I use a lot of these? Maybe in water sets, I'll use them. But on land sets, you got to have a rubber guard. This is a food source. I don't care if I had a great big giant bear trap one. I'm going to use it. It might not be legal here in the state of Tennessee to trap a bear in a trap, but if it comes down to feeding my family and I've got a bear trap, I'm going to set that bear trap in a SHTF situation to get food. Here's another one. Snares. You might not be allowed to snare in your state you're in, or you might not be able to use this type of snare. You might have to have a deer stop on that. But in a SHTF situation, there's not going to be no gang wardens out there checking your snares. There are not going to be no police officers or government official checking your snares. There's nothing wrong with you buying a couple dozen snares and have it set back for hard times in a SHTF situation. Like this. This is a big 330. Beaver, raccoons, possums, whatever. And I done a video where you could set this up as a foothold trap. A foot trap. I'm ordering one. Some people call them a 660, but it's a Minnesota brand, MB1216, because it's 12 foot. It's 12 inches this way, 16 inches this way, and I'm ordering them. I'm gonna order me a couple of them for catching food, and for use them as a foot trap if somebody coming around. Is that legal here in the state of Tennessee? Probably not. But I don't care. In a SHTF situation, I'm going to use what I have to protect my family and to gather food and deal with the consequences if law ever does return. Another thing I've heard, these little yo-yo traps. They're illegal in some states to use. Okay, don't buy them, but don't use them until an SHT situation happens. This is a good way to get food. You set it, walk away. It does the job for you. Another thing, knives. I hear a lot of people, especially over in Europe, you know, I can't have this knife, I can't carry this knife. This knife right here is illegal to use and to carry in some states. My state, it is not. I can carry that and use it all day long. This is illegal in some states. My state, it is not. I can carry this, and I do carry this all day long. Long as it is in plain sight, nobody can say anything. The cops cannot say anything. Another one, hold on, let me. You know, a lot of states, that's illegal. Here, that's illegal for that right there, that reason right there. Because if you stick that in somebody and you twist, you're bringing guts and intestines out. But I still have it, and in a SHTF situation, that will be on my side to protect me and my family. Another thing, throwing knives. Throwing knives are illegal in some states to carry. Well, at least we know this little thing holds them on pretty good. But you can put them in your backpack to use as a spear point. You know, I wouldn't go in a knife fight with this thing, but keep it in your backpack for a spear point, yes. But what I'm trying to say is, stuff that's illegal now that you're not supposed to use could save your life in a SHTF situation, like these traps, that yo-yo, snares, this little fishing thing right here. It could provide you with food, and if you don't have it, how are you going? And your other means that's legal in your state is not working. How are you going to provide food for your family? Sometimes you got to think outside the box, and you got to say, piss on what's legal and what's not legal. It's, am I going to survive? Is my family going to survive? Or are we not going to survive? That's what you got to talk to. That's what you got to ask yourself. You know, if snares is illegal in your state, still buy them and put them back. Because in a SHTF situation, there will be no gang warden coming around seeing how, you know, how you're getting food. And if they are, they're there to steal your food. And there's not going to be a lot of gang wardens left during a SHTF situation if they're that stupid to come out and try to arrest and ticket people for providing food for their family. Like this. these conibear traps, these body grip traps, might not be legal in your. I was talking to a guy in Florida, I think it was. He says these are illegal, but he's already went. He's got like 3 or 4 dozen different sizes. He's learned to set them in his backyard, but he don't use them. He just sets them and practices with them, then puts them up in case a SHT, a shit hit the fan situation happens. He has a way to provide extra food where he don't have to go out hunting and shooting a gun. That's what you got to think about. Forget about what's legal and what's not legal. Like I said, if they're illegal in your state to use, okay, learn to use them in your backyard. Don't go out setting them, but have them where you can, if something does happen, you can say, okay, I don't have to worry about it. I know how to use these. I'm going to go set these. Because you don't have to worry about a lot of people setting traps or snares or anything like that, or yo-yo, because they're going to be the idiots following the rules of the law. Oh, we couldn't have them, so I guess we're going to starve to death. And knives, piss on what they say you can carry and you can't carry. In a SHTF situation, I'd much rather have this than, than that any day of the week. That right there, little pocket knife. Somebody pulls that on me and I pull my knife or I pull this one, I'm going to make chop suey of their butt. I've got a bigger reach, sharper blade, and know how to use them. Know how to use these things. Just don't pull this and say, I'm going to cut you. Because if you don't know how to use it, somebody's going to take it away from you and use it on you. But just think and stop being caught up in the, it's illegal to have in my state. Okay, it's illegal to have, to use in your state right now. But is it going to be illegal to use in a SHTF situation? This is where you got to think, okay, if I have it, me and my family eat. If I don't have it, me and my family starve. I guess I'm going to be one hell of a lawbreaker because I'm going to do what I have to do in order to feed my family. I don't care if I find dynamite. I'm going to light dynamite, throw it in a river or pond and blow up fish and let them come to the surface and we're going to harvest them. That's illegal everywhere. But I would do it in order to keep my family from starving to death. That legal and illegal, that's a BS line, I think. And I just, granted, like I said, if it's illegal to use in your state right now, okay, don't use it. Get them, learn how to use them in your backyard, and put them away until the time you need to use them. And that time would be during a SHTF situation. You have these in order to get food while your neighbors don't have them because they follow the letter of the law and they starve to death and their kids starve to death. You are here feeding your family with them. That's what matters. That's the only thing that matters. You're not breaking the law buying them right now in order to provide for your family in the future in case something does happen. That's all I'm saying. But leave your comments. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. And I will see you guys on the next one. Merry Christmas to all. And be safe. Bye for now, guys.